Hey guys, so here is attempt number 2 at the virtual expectations video. Again, thank you to those who shot me an email or let me know that the first video was not working. I'm still working with Mr. Cleavorn to try to make sure that all of the videos are unblocked and that you can access those on your iPad. If for whatever reason they're staying blocked or you can't get to them on your iPad, you can always go on some other device, like your phone or computer or whatever, and you can go to YouTube and search my name. So you can search Noah Lehman, and then there probably will be two accounts that come up. One of them will be my personal account, and it will have like 5 videos. I guess you can check that out if you want to. I think there's the shot, best man speech. There's a couple things on there, but anyway, that's not really important. And then the other one will have like a bunch of videos. I might be up to 100 even now, but the other one will have a lot of videos, and that's the school one. Okay, I think they even have the same picture, so you got to be a little bit careful. If you go to the school one, there will be multiple playlists, so each class has a playlist. Geometry, algebra, algebra 2, all those have different playlists, so you could either look at your specific class playlist, or if you just hit the videos tab, then it should show all the videos in order that they were posted, so you could see your video for that day. But again, I'm working with Mr. Cleavorn to get the Canvas links to work and to make it so you can just hit the image on the Canvas page and it will take you to YouTube and you'll be fine on your school iPad. Now, with that said, I have a couple of things I want to go over. Well, 6 things I want to go over really quickly with us being virtual right now. And these things will stay true if we are virtual next week or if we ever go back to being virtual in the future this trimester. No matter what, this is the case virtually. Now, these things might change, just seeing what works best and what doesn't work, but here's where we are at today. Every day, you need to go to Canvas, all right? You cannot just go to your to-do list and hit things on the to-do list because you will miss something. You need to go to our Canvas page daily. A lot of times, the page looks the same and there are a lot of the same wordings and things, but I will change up a lot of things, especially at the top, and give a description of what we're doing daily and all that kind of stuff. So you need to go to the Canvas page every day and make sure you read through what's on there. When you read through the Canvas page, I guess I'll skip around in the order here. So we talked about that. When you go to the Canvas page, you have, I'm going to skip to bullet point number 3. You have a couple options. Well, you have one option that you have to do to look at your lesson, and that is an Edpuzzle. So I will record a video for every new lesson that we have. Today I did not make you do an Edpuzzle because it was a review. In every class it was a review of something we had talked about before we had the long weekend, so I didn't put it in an Edpuzzle. Starting tomorrow, when we look at a new lesson, and anytime in the future when we have a new lesson, it will be in the Edpuzzle form that you will get points for, and you will need to watch that Edpuzzle. Now, I also will post the textbook pages so you can follow along in your textbook, and you also can refer back to your textbook, but I would encourage you to take notes, watch the Edpuzzle, just like if we were in class. Now, after you learn the assignment or learn the lesson and look at the Edpuzzle, you will go to the practice portion and do your homework. Just like it's been all trimester, that section's homework will be under one assignment. Okay? One thing that I have changed now is that when we are virtual and when it's time to turn in these homework assignments, you will turn all of those into Canvas on that assignment, on that assignment page. So before, those students that were virtual would email me the assignment, and the in-person students would turn it in, on paper. Everyone is going to turn it in Canvas, okay? So turn homework in the assignment, where it's actually at, in Canvas, and the due date, I guess I'll move here now to the due date. The due dates on these will be, like it says, before the assessment. So just like it always has been. The due date on these Edpuzzles will be at 8 a.m. the following day. So daily you need to make sure you're keeping up with the Edpuzzles, and then the assignments, I will not collect those daily. I will collect those in a group before an assessment. So pay attention to those due dates that I post on Canvas. Now, another thing with homework, when you are going through and doing your homework, if you want to do it all on paper, take a picture of it and upload that, that works great for me. That's completely what I would do if I were a student. If you want to write it all out on your iPad and you're good with that, then all the power to you. Go for it. No matter how you do your homework, you must show all your work. Okay? If you do not show work, you will not get credit. So this goes for any homework, tests, quizzes, any of that stuff. You have to show all your work. Even if it seems, I mean, you don't have to show if you combine 2 plus 2 to 4. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. But I need to see the setup of problems. I need to see steps. I need to see all that stuff. So show your work. What I am expecting with your homework is something that the virtual students have been doing the whole time. But what I want you to do is give your homework a try, just like you were if you were sitting in class. And then I want you to go through and correct it with the key that is posted. I want you to make any corrections that you got wrong when you tried it the first time. So I should see maybe in pencil or in one color that you tried it the first time, and then see in another color or in pen where you make your corrections. This is what the virtual students have been doing the entire time. And since I cannot go through and correct it with you, I want to make sure that you are doing that on your own. So when I leave a comment and say it doesn't look like you made your corrections or that you did corrections, this is what I'm talking about, corrections on your homework. You will get points based on if you gave each problem a legit effort, and then if you corrected the problems that were incorrect and that you made the corrections. And if you have questions about any of this stuff, then just send me an email. We'll get it all figured out, any questions that you have. Speaking of emails, I need emails to be very specific. So when you send me an email in the subject line, if you have a question about lesson 7.3, then you should say 7.3 homework. And then in your email, tell me, what you tried or what you're not understanding. And you should send me, if you have a problem or do not know how to do number 10, you should send me a picture or a screenshot of number 10. What that allows me to do then is press on the picture, record a video, talk about it, write a couple things, and send it right back to you. If you don't send me the screenshot, then I will respond to your email saying, please send me a screenshot of the problem you're dealing with. Because for every question I get, I'm not going to go in, try to find the problem, upload a picture of the problem. It just takes way too much time for me to do that for every single question. So you need to show a little bit of effort in that. Last thing, talking about those emails. I will answer any emails very quickly that are sent to me between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. Now, if you send me an email at 4 p.m., there's still a pretty good chance that I'll respond to it, but I'm not guaranteeing that I will. So I guarantee, and I will do my absolute best to make sure that I respond to any email that is sent to me before 3 p.m. But if it's after 3 p.m., then I'm not guaranteeing or promising or anything like that I will for sure respond. So what I would recommend is doing your math in the morning and getting it done and looked at and everything before 3 p.m. so that you can send me an email with any questions, and then I will respond to you before it's too late and you'll fit into that time frame. So that's everything I have now. Sorry that it is a little bit of a longer video. I know you have other classes and you even have a lesson for me today. So I get that it probably isn't the most fun thing to watch a lesson video or a virtual expectations video today. But I think this is the best way that we can all get on the same page and that you will be set up to succeed. I'm sure there will be other things that come up, so be prepared for another video or more videos of expectations and things to come out. But for now, I think this gets us rolling a little bit. So again, I think that's it for right now. Know that I already miss most of you guys. Just kidding. I miss everybody. And look forward to hopefully being back in person.